Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I got another chainsaw related video here for you today featuring the Stihl MS180, one of my favorite chainsaws. Of course, pretty much anything from Stihl or Husqvarna is going to be a favorite chainsaw of mine. Anyway, I was installing a new chain on this chainsaw from a company called HIPA that decided to reach out to me a few weeks ago and see if I wanted any of their small engine parts. So I went ahead and said, you know what, I could always use some extra chainsaw chains, and they sent a couple chainsaw chains my way for this Stihl MS180. And I'm going to give them a try, see how good they are, see if they sharpen up well and hold a decent edge while in use, and compare them to my Stihl chainsaw chains. But what I thought we could do right now is a video on how to properly tighten your chainsaw chain. This is going to be pretty universal across the board with most chainsaws that I've ever used. I've used a variety of them at this point, and they all pretty much, well, they are a little bit different, but they're all going to tension pretty much the exact same way. So as you can see, this chain is loosey-goosey on here, and I need to go ahead and tighten it up. So I'm not sure what point your chainsaw is at, but you are going to need to have these guide bar nuts loosened up. So mine are a little bit tight. I tightened them up, probably not thinking about it. So you'll go ahead and loosen those up and then make sure that the bar is loose. So then you'll go ahead and find your chain tensioning screw. Mine happens to be right here. You can use a regular screwdriver or a scrunch like I have here, and we'll go ahead and tighten that up. So you can see the chain sucking up to the guide bar as I keep tightening it up. So you're going to want to lift up the guide bar and keep tightening until there is just a little bit of play in here that you can pull. It's definitely going to be snug up to the guide bar, but you're going to want to be able to just pull out maybe 3/4 of it before it gets really too hard to pull out. That's not wanting to move too easy. I may have it just slightly too tight. I think I'm going to loosen it up just a little bit. You want to be able to move it pretty freely, the chain on the guide bar. Now that's even a little bit too loose. I might go about halfway in between there. You still want to be able to move it with your hands. You probably want to use some gloves so you don't cut yourself, especially if you're using a brand new or recently sharpened chain. And you'll go ahead and take your scrunch and tighten up these guide bar nuts. Just get them pretty good and snug. You don't gotta give it everything you got. Yep, this chain will stretch a little bit as I use it. I'm sure of that, but I think it's pretty well tensioned. Every time you change out the chain or sharpen the chain, you'll have to re-tension it. Also, quick tip, don't forget to flip your guide bar around every time you change the chainsaw chain or resharpen a chainsaw chain, just to keep the wear even on the top and the bottom. Anyway, guys, really appreciate you watching. Hopefully you are able to tension your chainsaw chain properly at this point. If you haven't already, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up down there below. It helps out the channel, and I always appreciate a good comment below as well. Also, if you're not a subscriber, go down and click subscribe for me. I really appreciate that as well. You can get future content like this. I'm not a full-on chainsaw channel, but I do enjoy doing some chainsaw work every now and again, and that'll show up. Thanks for watching again, guys. We'll see you in the next video.